Basketball is a percentage game, and you usually game plan your risks according to them. But in a single elimination playoffs, these numbers might be so far from the average reality that everything you prepared seems like the worst plan ever. That was one of the reasons why Greece lost to Germany, and in this video we are going to look at how the host of this EuroBasket eliminated another NBA MVP from the tournament.
And they've got Voigtman again. He's not going to try to score over Antetokounmpo, but get it to the three-point shooter! And he is not missing tonight!
The warning sign for Greece came immediately. When the first shot of your opponents is a banked-in three-pointer, don't expect this to be your night. Soon after came in the second. The Greeks miscommunicate on Wagner's slip to the rim, Papagiannis helps in the paint, and Germans' 5-out offense with Theis stretching the floor is there to punish. Defensively, Itoudis' team was switching all game long, and Wagner here pulls up on Giannis, once again displaying huge steps in his development this summer. So we are just 2 minutes into the game, and Germany already has 11 points. Calathes then plays the percentage game and goes under the pick and roll with Schroeder, but it's more bad news for Greece. Remember Obst, who hit the first three? He became the X-factor of this game and flourished running off screens and catching and shooting. Nobody tries to intimidate him here, with Calathes not jumping to the ball after the pass and Papagiannis too deep in the paint. Germany shot 55% on 17 made threes on Tuesday night, overwhelming the Greeks' defense. Some of them didn't even make much sense, as Voigtman here finds the deflected ball falling to his hands and swishes the step-back three. To make matters even worse, later Greece pay for the risk again, with Giannis sagging off Dennis as he calmly knocks it down from the NBA three-point line. On the other side, the risks Germany were taking couldn't be more obvious. Look at all 5 people paying attention only to the Greek freak in the fast break. Whether it was in transition or on isolation from the top, there were always 3 or 4 people in the paint. Giannis kicks it out to Calathes, but the point guard misses. Occasional doubles came whenever he started the gather step, and obviously from the same player again. Nick misses, but good thing there were offensive rebounds that allowed Greece to stay close in the first quarter. To emphasize the risks even more, look at 3 German players standing practically hugging each other in transition. I would love to see Giannis pass to Dorsey here, but instead he opts for his brother, who makes a great decision driving but can't finish. Gordy Herbert's team followed the same principles when Giannis was used as a roller too. Watch Wagner here tagging Giannis from the single side, even though it means leaving Papanikolaou open. In the next play on an empty corner pick and roll, look at Tiemann making a step towards Calathes, only then to sag off and protect the lob to Antetokounmpo. Risks paid off twice early in the second quarter. They also fronted Giannis on seals in the paint. But this is where having Nick as a point guard helped. We saw it in the group stage in crucial possession, and here again you see him deliver pinpoint passes with Giannis using all of his wingspan to throw it down. Despite these risks, Greece found enough ways to respond to Germany's freeze in the first half, and with this Lucas' insane half-court shot, they were leading by 4 heading into the break.
Lucas from a long way out. Good! Can you believe it? The second game in a row!
The majority thought this is a bad sign for Germany. Making a bunch of threes and still being down by 4 is just the start of a downfall. Instead, they came out firing again. Greeks somehow lost the hottest man on the court in transition, as Obst scored another one from deep. Then they got punished for switching with fingers, something coaches always love to emphasize. You can't defend by pointing, be aggressive. That's exactly what Papanikolaou does. Wagner reads it perfectly and just hides behind the screen, and Giannis is not aggressive enough coming out. Just like Italians outplayed Serbia with energy, Germans did that too. Here Obst out-hustles Dorsey for offensive rebound, and Wagner can't ask for a better look than this. To give a better illustration of the energy argument, watch Giannis here, who is guarding Voigtman, a great shooter, but someone who is definitely not capable of driving past him. Yet he's too far away, and it's a 20-1 run for Germany and a 13-point lead. So how did Itoudis' team score only 1 point after a 61-point first half? First, Giannis missed 2 isolation shots, one from inside the paint, the other his pattern turnaround jumper from the left block. Well, it happens. He still shot 59% from the floor on 22 attempts. But then, he automatically turns himself off offensively for a couple possessions, with Schroeder and Obst on him after switches. Suliauskas misses an open shot first, and later this isn't a matchup you want to see in isolation. Kostas gets blocked by Wagner, and the crisis gets deeper. Giannis sees the situation getting worse and starts to take initiative again. And just look at this defense from Germany. Flashbacks to the 2019 World Cup situation is running through my head as Kalaitis doesn't shoot a wide open three and passes it back to Giannis, who simply gets blocked with all attention on him. Down 10, they use him as a roller again, and Germany tried to triple switch, leaving Papapetru open, but seems like no one from Greece can knock down an open shot anymore. Giannis tried to lead the comeback by pushing in transition and finally scoring a free, but it was one set play that killed Greece not only in the fourth quarter but all game long. This wide pin from Horn's setup worked like 4 times on Tuesday, with Greece not able to solve the puzzle. Here they switch to avoid open free, but Franz Wagner demonstrates MVP type of stuff by stepping back over the outreached arms of Antetokounmpo. The next possession, Larenzakis finally top logs the pin, but Theis reacts, pops back, and then hits a same hand, same leg step back, perfectly illustrating just what kind of night it was for the Germans. What were your impressions about the game? Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.